Communicating bad news to your stakeholders is not something that most people are taught, nor does it come easy. Most often, when we are communicating to any audience, whether they are employees or customers, we are trying to promote a product, to give a sales pitch, or to make an announcement about a new initiative. We are most used to communicating events or ideas that are related to positive outlooks, growth of a business, or increasing net profits. As executives, we often make speeches that are similar to a salesperson pitching a new product. But as executives, we are the face of the company, the forefront of any news, good or bad. We have to be prepared to announce layoffs, a company mistake, or a product recall. The mistake most executives make is not being prepared for negative things to happen. If we aren't prepared to receive bad news, then we certainly aren't prepared to communicate it to those who mean the most to our business, our stakeholders. There are 4 main areas to focus on when communicating negative information to stakeholders. You need to be direct, be empathetic, provide solutions, and provide a means for open communication. The most important thing to remember in communicating any bad news is first and foremost to be direct. Think about how you'd like to receive news. Would you prefer to know the actual problem, or would you rather decipher corporate jargon to understand what the negative news is? More often than not, you'd appreciate someone being candid with you. If it's a damaging situation, the first thing you need to do is to restore the brand and rebuild relationships that you have lost or are in danger of losing. You need to be able to give an explanation for the negative event and provide a commitment to fix it. You need to consider the victims. If it's truly the fault of your company, you need to respond affirmatively. It is important to make sure to address the victims as soon as possible, sympathize with them, and make it a we problem as opposed to their problem. By showing the victims that you understand their situation and are taking steps to remedy the situation, they will be less likely to go to the media and comment negatively about the company. This will also help to build trust with both the victims and other people that are in your marketplace. Not only is it important to directly address the issues and sympathize with the victims as an executive, you need to address potential solutions or steps that are being considered to rectify the situation. If people can believe that you are motivated and committed to finding a solution, it allows for trust to be built between the victims, other stakeholders, and those at the company that may be responsible for the failings. Once the solution or the steps to find that solution have been established and communicated to your stakeholders, it's important to make them understand that their feedback and suggestions are taken seriously and will be considered for future improvements. It is important to remember who is most valuable to your company, like your employees and your customers. By being prepared for all situations, both good and bad, and making decisions to keep these stakeholders aware of both the problem and steps taken to remedy that problem, will allow you to regain stakeholders' trust before they can take further actions against you. Following the key steps of being direct, empathetic, providing solutions, and a means for communication can give any executive the ability to turn a negative public event into a learning tool for the future.